Is it time to buy or sell BigBear.ai Holdings stock? In this video, we will explore BigBear.ai Holdings in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 29th of July, 2025, and we are here to offer you a more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You do not want to miss any significant updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and access free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 4th of June 2025, our system has ranked BigBear.ai Holdings as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 2.99. Let's examine the stock's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have enjoyed an impressive gain of 55.4% since we first listed BigBear.ai Holdings as a buy candidate 38 days ago. This translates to an average return of 1.46% per day since it was listed. The stock is currently positioned within the lower range of a broad and strong upward trend in the short term, which often represents an excellent buying opportunity. If the lower trend floor at $6.25 is breached, it will first indicate a slowing rate of increase, but it could also serve as an early warning of a potential trend reversal. The present 3-month trend suggests a possible change of 145.05% over the next 3 months, with a potential return ranging between 131.3% and 229.89%. In terms of the longer outlook, our 12-month analysis predicts a projected change of 66.27%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 7.33% to positive 199.88% over the next year. In current terms, this implies a future price that could fall between $6.13 and $19.85. Our latest daily update for BigBear.ai Holdings reveals that the stock price has decreased by more than 7.41%, closing at $6.62 on Tuesday. On the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 29th of July, 2025, the stock price dropped from $7.15 to $6.62, marking a decline for 4 consecutive days. Throughout the day, the stock fluctuated 8.66%, reaching a low of $6.58 and a high of $7.16. Over the past 10 days, the price has decreased in 7 instances, resulting in an overall decline of 6.76%. Additionally, trading volume increased by 3 million shares despite the falling prices, which may serve as an early warning sign, indicating a slight increase in risk over the coming days. In total, 65 million shares changed hands, amounting to approximately $431.04 million. Analyzing the past 52 weeks, the highest recorded stock price was $10.35, while the lowest was $1.17. Currently, the stock price stands 36.04%, or $3.73, below the 52-week high, and 58.93%, or $9.50, below the all-time high reached on the 6th of April, 2022, when the price peaked at $16.12. BigBear.ai Holdings, Incorporated, trading under the symbol BBAI, has been making notable strides in the market recently, particularly with its implementation of advanced artificial intelligence solutions at major U.S. airports, such as Los Angeles International Airport and Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. This surge aligns with increased government spending on national security and border control, substantially enhancing revenue visibility for the company. However, despite an impressive performance year-to-date, with stock appreciation exceeding 80%, recent trading sessions have exhibited volatility, including a significant decline of 5.26% reported on July 25th, closing at $7.39. Investors are closely watching the upcoming earnings report, as positive results could propel the stock back towards its previous high of $10. These recent fluctuations reflect not only market sentiment, but also investor concerns regarding BigBear's capability to convert contracts into profit, particularly as it expands internationally and competes with peers such as Palantir Technologies and Veritone. The stock's volatility and reliance on future performance illuminate the inherent risks, yet the potential for long-term gains remains, especially if the company successfully secures crucial contracts and continues to innovate in the AI analytics domain. In the short term, the stock price may be sensitive to the forthcoming earnings results. However, the foundation established through government contracts could lead to sustainable growth. In the long term, consistent demand in artificial intelligence sectors and successful international expansion will be vital for solidifying BBAI's position in the competitive landscape. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 30th of December 2024, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned BBAI a buy grade along with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 15th of October 2024, it was also reported that H.C. Wainwright gave BBAI a buy grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned BigBear.ai Holdings stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts rate the stock with a strong sell designation. The following signals have been identified for BigBear.ai Holdings. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Thursday, the 17th of July, 2025, and so far, it has fallen by nearly 20%. Further decline is indicated until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Yesterday, volume increased while prices fell, which may serve as an early warning. Therefore, the stock should be monitored more closely. Some positive signals have also been issued, which could influence the short-term development. The stock holds a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, there is a general buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive forecast. If the stock continues to gain, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $7.38. Conversely, if it declines, it will find support from the long-term average at approximately $6.14. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average will prompt a sell signal. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 9 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 177 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 4 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal 3 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 27 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages. Buy signal 23 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Let's discuss support, risk, and stop loss for BigBear.ai Holdings. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $5.84 and $5.80. There is an inherent risk involved when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is broken, the stock may drop to the next support level. In this case, BigBear.ai Holdings has support just below today's level at $5.84. Should this level be breached, the next support based on accumulated volume will be at $5.80 and $5.23. This stock exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with a solid trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by 570 cents between its high and low, which is an increase of 8.66%. For the past week, the stock has demonstrated an average daily volatility of 6.73%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for BigBear.ai Holdings, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is operating at a loss. Even well-established companies can go through challenging periods, often due to factors outside their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest ongoing profit issues and could indicate risks of financial instability. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 11th of August, 2025. Analysts are projecting a consensus estimate of -7 cents per share. It is important to monitor these figures closely, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss the potential day trading levels for BigBear.ai Holdings. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for BigBear.ai Holdings is at $6.79. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could be a strategic point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, BigBear.ai Holdings faces its first support level at $5.84. If this support level holds, it may present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for BigBear.ai Holdings from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 30th of June, 2025, Ricker Sean Raymond conducted an insider sale of 6,524 shares of common stock. On the 30th of June, 2025, Blankenship Carolyn conducted an insider sale of 5,945 shares of common stock. On the 30th of June, 2025, McAleen and Kevin conducted an insider sale of 3,113 shares of common stock. On the 6th of June, 2025, Ricker Sean Raymond conducted an insider purchase of 39,788 shares of common stock. On the 2nd of June, 2025, Pangiam Ultimate Holdings LLC conducted an insider purchase of 65,822 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 91.939. Overall, insiders purchased 2,795,254 shares and sold 135,474,287 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $6.28, reflecting a decrease of 5.14%. This stock exhibits medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal stemming from a pivot top identified 8 days ago. Is BigBear.ai Holdings stock a good buy? Several signals and indicators are currently negative, which we believe will impact the stock's development over the next few days and possibly weeks. However, we see today's price level as a potential buying opportunity and anticipate that the price will increase during or by the end of this 3-month period. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 30th of July, we expect BigBear.ai Holdings to open higher by approximately 167 of a dollar, starting trading at $6.79. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We encourage you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.